Okay, just a quick review of my WR250R Yamaha road trail bike. Purchased this one roughly about 3 months ago. Haven't done a lot on it as yet. It has a single cylinder 249cc motor. As I say, it is licensed for on-road and off-road. Has your indicators, lights, usual stuff that is required for on-road works. I have on the front a standard knobbly tyre, and on the back I actually have a sand tyre. I find that's the best setup when you are looking to go off-road. The front knobbly gives you that little bit of extra steering, and the sand one just allows you to get through anything that is boggy at all. This has done about 8,500 kilometres since new. As I say, I picked it up for a bit of a bargain. Had to drive about 400 k's to and back to pick it up, but by travelling that far I probably saved myself around about $1,200. It's quite a tidy little bike. There's a couple of little spots on it, but nothing major. And yeah, all in all, I've been pretty happy with it. In Australia, the WR250Rs are the hardest one to get as a second-hand bike. People that have them do not sell them normally. They tend to run them because they just keep going and going and going. I've seen these with around about 70,000-80,000 kilometres on the clock on the original motor. That being, as I say, for a single cylinder 249cc is quite amazing. It does have little foot pegs at the back, although, as I say, I haven't actually had anyone on the back of this yet. I've only just got it, a few months ago, and between my other bikes and this one, as I say, it tends to keep me fairly busy and fairly happy. With this one, I did put the lowering link in, which drops it down about 25 millimeters thereabouts, or roughly an inch. Also adjusted the spring coil in there to lower it down a bit. They are a very high bike, and also drop the front forks slightly just to balance it up. If you do put a lowering link in and lower a bike, just always adjust the front forks just to give you that same balance. This is pretty much handles the same way as it did before I did any modifications to it. As I say, I have been very happy with this bike all in all. And yeah, I'll take it for a quick spin. So I'll fire her up first, and it's a very basic dash on the girl. Basically just has your time, kilometres done, and speedo, you can adjust it, etc. I haven't really worried about it. As I say, it is a single cylinder, so it does have a little bit of that road trail sound to it, which most people that have got a road trail will be very familiar with that sound. So I'll just take it for a quick spin around the block. She does have a pretty good pickup for a little 249 or 250cc bike. And as I say, I've never known anyone that's had one of these to have any problems with them. They've just basically kept going and going and going. Very comfortable to ride. There's a couple of suspension adjustments you can do. I've got mine set fairly light on, simply because I am only 5'10", and I like to be able to sort of get down and touch the ground. You can harden the suspension a little. It just means that the bike does sit fractionally higher. As I say, all in all with this girl, I've been extremely happy with her. Just pull over here. Extremely happy with her so far. This one isn't normally my ride to work, as I say, I've only just brought it in today, just so I could do a bit of a walk around and show you a little bit about her. See there, she's got pretty good pickup. As I say, for a little 250 single cylinder motor, it is quite reasonable. You don't get left behind or anything like that. When you take off from lights, it's quite easy to get out in front of the traffic, etc. And she's got plenty of grunt off-road. And being the lightweight, she tends to just not bog down, as I say, especially with that sand tyre on the back. I can go into the boggiest sand, and where a lot of bikes in the 650, 450 range and that tend to bog down, this will just cut through and come out the other side. And clearing obstacles and that, no drama in this at all. So I've been extremely happy with her. It took me about 2 months, 3 months to actually find one come up for sale. There were a couple, but they wanted around about the $5,000 mark, $6,000 mark. Whereas when I got this, as I say, the guy had it on for $2,800. So naturally I decided to take a day off work, drive 800 k's and go pick up a road trail bike. Okay, well that's my WR250R. Thanks again for watching, and if you like, subscribe to my channel. It's only very new, as you can probably see at this stage. I will be putting a number of blogs up of scenery around Perth, riding my different bikes, as well as test riding a number of other bikes along the way. And in December this year, 2019, I will be doing a bike trip around Australia, so there will be plenty of footage from that. It's 15,000 k's over 24 days. And hopefully I will get about 2 hours of footage up each day, depending on internet connections, etc. But as I say, subscribe and join me on that trip. You're more than welcome. Thank you very much.